There are many facets to an individual. Numerous events and actions shape the person they become, and none more so than Gandhi. Born in the small port town of Porbandar in Gujarat, the formative years of Gandhi's life were shaped by influences of various individuals. Such as his mother, father, and wife, the poet Shamal Bhatt, and Srimad Rajchandra, and later on, those who Gandhi sought out, Leo Tolstoy, and John Ruskin among them. Their influences would stay with him and shape the rest of his life. It was in South Africa that the metamorphosis of Gandhi's life took place, when, as a young barrister, he undertook a train journey to Pretoria. On that cold winter night, Gandhi was thrown off the train for traveling first class in spite of possessing a valid ticket. The place was Pietermaritzburg station. Thrown down on a cold winter night onto a railway platform, Gandhi did not fall, but soared high to become a man the world would look up to. What makes an upcoming and ambitious lawyer change his goals so radically? Faced with systemic racial discrimination practiced in South Africa, the incident would sow in him the seeds of Gandhi's lifelong struggle against injustice and for self-respect, equality, and freedom. He would go on to formulate a strategy through selfless action, fearlessness, and striving for truth. Together, this would be known as Satyagraha, the cornerstone of the Mahatma's lifelong struggle for justice, dignity, and freedom. In describing the practitioner of Satyagraha, he said,
"In a Satyagrahi, there is always an unflinching adherence to truth. It is never to be forsaken on any account. Even for the sake of one's country, it does not permit one to resort to falsehood."
Satyagraha took shape with the implementation of the South African Transvaal government's Asiatic Law Amendment Act, known popularly as the Black Act, making every person of color carry an identity card with fingerprints, not unlike criminals. This galvanized Gandhi to give Satyagraha a recognizable form. The idea was to face oppression and injustice with non-violence and, equally importantly, with fearlessness. To fight for truth and justice through Satyagraha that would be non-violent. This was also a time when Gandhi set up two communities, the Phoenix Settlement and the Tolstoy Farm. The farms would help Gandhi to gather like-minded people and followers. These would also serve as the laboratories for Gandhi's experiments in community living, bread labor, and Sarvodaya, the good of all. Later, These settlements would be the models for his ashrams in India. The next challenge for Gandhi was the fight against an oppressive tax of £3 imposed by the South African government on Girmitias, indentured labour, who were little better than slaves. As thousands of workers in the railways, mines and farms joined the movement, it took on a shape that was a forerunner to Gandhi's campaigns in India. The South African tax was repealed, and Gandhi gained world attention, as did the unique methods.
I arose with the dawn, ready to reduce these principles to practice.
After 21 years in South Africa, Gandhi would return to India. His ideas of satyagraha and non-violence would transform India's struggle for freedom from British domination, and Gandhi the barrister would be hailed as Mahatma, the great soul